Hey guys, welcome back to Curated Confessions, where we talk wine, drink. Wait, no, that's wrong. where we talk design. Wait, we drink wine and talk design. What day is it? Hi, I'm Hillary.
Let's just skip that part. I'm Brittany Belche Como.
Well, cheers me at least. I don't need any more bad luck or whatever the odds are.
Over here.
We are the lead designers and owners of Brit Hill Interiors here in Prairieville, Louisiana. Woo, I'm exhausted.
We talk design and we drink wine.
Oh.
But it sounds better if you drink wine and talk design. That's how we said it. We'll get it right next time.
I have no clue what you just said to me. The saddest thing is it's literally written right here.
I didn't read it.
Well, no, because y'all make fun of me every time that I'm looking off into space because I've only done it like 17 times and I still can't remember it, which is crazy because I have a really good memory. So
We'll have
I'm
to
stressed.
get our lovely podcast producer to just put it in the jingle.
Oh my gosh. And then just AI all of this. Maybe like a ventriloquist?
Yeah.
Ventriloquy. How do you do the
Ventriloquism?
Oh, I think we're just making up words. I'm just going to sit here and drink while other people talk. How about?
So, today
Perfect.
we have some updates. I guess we can talk about a few clients this past week since we last spoke. We had an accessory install that went really well, and lots of bookcases and some sporadic like pillows and a few little like color updates. She had some wallpaper presented as well for the back of her bookshelves, which we'll get into later in the podcast.
Did we do that?
We didn't do it yet. We presented it and she approved, so
okay.
we will be doing it.
Got it.
Um,
I was just thinking in my head, should I have ordered that? I'm so
Not yet.
stressed.
It does remind me though, I need to send the invoice. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
We had a presentation for the client we spoke to you about last week. Whole living room and really some color updates. I did their house like I think 12 years ago, we said, or something, a long time ago. So she loved everything. And we are in the process of getting all of that, like the details of pillow trims and things like that, so we can get it quoted. So later on down the road, we'll show you some pictures of the afters.
I'm making faces, I think, but yeah. Every pillow has a different trim from a different company. My stack of POs is just really annoying at this point. Just
Yes.
So normally we get on here and we say, well, we've been drinking already. So I'm like, I have not been
today.
drinking, so my face looks different.
Can't tell by that intro.
That's why I don't know it. It's because I'm not tipsy. Oh, this is sober. Sober Hill is
We've been working
overwhelmed
hard today. We're filming this on Monday, so it has been like, I don't know, a full day of...
Yeah, Friday podcasts are way funnier. This one's like, let me
We're
tell
starting
you
the week, and it is...
why we love interior design.
So, what else did we do last week?
I spent most of it plastering,
yeah.
so
Let's just
I don't
get into
know
that.
if anyone knows this, but some people don't like labels. Some people love all the labels. Some might classify me as OCD. Some might say anal retentive. Some people cringe when I say that word, but I'm pretty sure that's like a definition of one of them.
It definitely is.
I don't know. I guess you're not supposed to say
Beep.
I am, some might call me a control freak. Some might say I micromanage. Some might say, these are all things that people have said. I feel out of control if I don't know what's happening. I don't know how else to explain that. I can have a really full plate as long as
You know what's going on.
I know where all my balls are, like, or whatever. That, you know, I guess not balls. I said plate, but whatever. I don't know if they're plates or balls at this point. But I have been out of the store because I've been plastering every day, which means I am like just going home and doing my checklist, but I don't know like what's happening here. And I will be honest, I just ear hustle every conversation. That's how I know what's happening with everybody and all of their stuff. But it's funny because then they'll come and ask me, do you remember if I was supposed to do this or that? Which I shouldn't even know that information, but I do because I was, you know, eavesdropping on a phone conversation that they were having. It's catch-22. Annoying, but also very helpful. Whenever
I find it very helpful a lot because she's like, you remember you talked to so-and-so.
And you also told them that their retainer would be this much. She's like, I'm so glad you know that. And so when I don't know all those things,
Spiral.
it feels a little out of control. So, but when I'm plastering and I just have my earbuds in and I don't know that the whole world's on fire, it is also great.
Yeah.
So it's like a great day until I come home and look at my emails and then I...
Short circuit. She had that happen this week. I tried to help. I did not help. I didn't help at all. We had double orders. We had things I thought were ordered, but they were not ordered. And
then you had to talk to customer service, and you see now
it's not
why
fun.
you do
I'm
not
still talking
do
to
that.
customer service.
And
Yes.
I was like, well, you did that, so you get to talk to them.
Lane, staying in it. Like, not for me.
And then I was like, see, I just know better. I don't even talk to customer service. I know which companies to order online because customer service is crazy.
Yeah.
I know which ones you just...
So this is why we each have our designated roles at the company. And, you know, if Hillary's out plastering, then I just know I have to wait.
But she didn't even have to wait. I had already ordered it.
I just didn't know she ordered it. Like in one ear, out the other.
Because you were trying to get dressed for pickleball that day. See? That dang pickleball. I was like...
Anywho.
Your plate's full of pickleball over here, and I'm... got me running around ragged.
Oh,
See?
and by the way, that
I'm
day,
doing my own pickleball over here, trying to just facilitate orders and like whatever.
it was a total waste because I went to pickleball.
Oh, don't even tell me.
So mad, y'all.
In your little red skirt, at first I
It was
turned
a
around.
total waste.
And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, she's going to play pickleball. Her little pleated skirt on his back.
So that was the night that we had that fluke, like, quick rainstorm that came through.
We had one of those. I don't know. I probably didn't notice.
My court was the end one outside, and it flooded.
Oh.
My game was canceled. So
I thought
was
you were going to say
sitting
you had
there.
to play in the rain.
I would have preferred that, but now
With your rain jacket? You won't even go to the car
no, it
without
has a cover.
rain.
It has a cover, but the rain was so sideways coming in, it flooded the court.
Then you would have been wet too.
Yeah, probably, yeah, and busted my butt.
That's exactly what we need is a broke ankle. I'm so glad they
But
canceled the game.
I'm mad because they canceled the game, which means I didn't get my ranking, which means I moved down in rank because I didn't play, and it was a total waste of driving an hour round trip and being there when I could have been knowing POs were ordered here.
Because I was definitely saying that. It's okay. The good news is we ordered it twice, so
No worries.
we definitely have the product.
Things happen. So
So also, if anybody else needs some of that product,
we now have stock.
I'm kidding. Got it all fixed up, sent back. It's already packaged up, ready to go.
Yeah.
Taken care of.
But
Also, I have made ugly faces, but other than that, it's taken care of.
got it out of the way now. No more. We're past it.
Nope, I still have like at least 3 more hours of sideways comments.
Oh, yay. I'll probably hear about it 3 more weeks.
I mean, if you don't hear it, then husband has to hear it, so.
Yes. So let's talk about our day Saturday.
You were chatty.
Yes, I went to help Hillary plaster, well, like prep for plaster. But then the contractor was there, and then I met with the contractor, and then the homeowner came in, and then we went over things and lots of things. So I don't know how much help I was, but I was there.
She did. She showed up.
I primed a wall, I taped, I figured out how to climb up on some intense scaffolding the wrong way.
She did it backwards.
I didn't know there was like a little door hole.
I literally bought the scaffolding that has like a safety gate for us because we are known to do dumb things.
It just seemed more complicated trying to hold that and climb when you could just like climb up the side. But
I have a whole montage of me climbing up the scaffolding that I will be making, and everyone's going to watch because I want everyone to know. And it literally isn't okay, I've said literally 18 times already, but I need everyone to know how many times I've gone up and down that scaffolding. And so I'm going to make a whole little reel of just me going up and down scaffolding.
yeah.
It's really not that bad when you're plastering because it takes like 30 minutes to do a 6-foot square. So that's not that often that you have to go up and down. When you're painting,
Yeah.
that day was not fun because it was up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down.
But it is looking beautiful. We were a little nervous because it was like a custom color.
Custom color.
Full
And plaster is just
You commit.
is weird. I mean, I could have ordered a sample, but it's made in California and ship time, and then the amount of time that goes in. I mean, it's a 6 to 7 step process, so that could have taken me a week just to make a sample board, which for this size of job would not have been the worst thing to do, but
they trust us.
And I trust myself.
Yeah.
Also, I just like to have a sick stomach sometimes, so I just like to just go for it. So I went ahead and just ordered the
Full, how many gallons is that?
It's only 4 gallons, but it weighs like a lot.
That's only 4?
Yeah.
That's huge.
You should have seen me trying to waddle it in the room.
So this is the client that Hillary did black Venetian plaster in their bedroom at their old house.
Yes.
But
And they loved it.
Loved it. And
they wanted to do the whole room. I only did one
Whole room
accent
black.
wall, and we just never got around to it. And so this time, that was the first thing they said.
I want the whole room
Venetian plastered.
And they started out with like, just do it the same exact as y'all did at the old house. But
Which really wanted one wall black and the other 3 walls white.
Oh yeah.
And we said, well, how about this? We're doing all walls purple.
And they're like,
that's not what we asked for. And then I get the plaster in, and it's maroon. I was like, this is like an A&M. We going full. Mm-hmm. But no, it's pretty.
Yeah, once it like dry, well, now it's just the first coat.
So I sent a picture to Brittany, and I was like, then I already knew I needed to talk her off a ledge because I could already see she was going to spiral. And I was like, it's fine. She's like, okay. She started sending me like little detailed screen, like zoomed in, like, is it going to look more like this or like this? And I'm like, neither. I shouldn't have sent it to you. Mm-hmm. But I also needed her to say all those things to the client, but I needed her to believe me. So.
And then I saw it in person. I was like, oh, we're golden.
Also, I was lying. I was saying the same things to myself because I was like, I know how this works, but I also was freaking out.
And then the client walked in or text me after, and they were like, Hillary could have painted the Sistine Chapel. We trust, full trust. And I was like,
yes, but no, but yes. I was like, honestly, I think that might have been the best compliment.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Mm-hmm. And then she was like, He said more, but I didn't send it to you. And I was like, you send me all the crap, but like you don't send me when people are telling nice things about me. I'm going to need you to circle
No,
back.
I sent you all the nice things.
And then you said that the conversation continued on.
Oh, about
but really
monkeys.
just my love affair for monkeys, which is questionable. But so then I left the house and I was like, is there monkeys on the Sistine Chapel? Because I know.
No, they said halo, and then they said maybe with halos, how they have the,
yeah,
you know, like cherubs or whatever.
And I was like, there are animals. Mm-hmm. But not monkeys.
No.
What is Venetian plastering?
Good question, Bailey.
Okay, it is a plaster that is crushed up limestone. So it is an actual stone that is troweled on, which is kind of funny because even the homeowner walked in and was like, I didn't know you like actually had to try. And I'm like,
yeah, it's not like paint or like
there is no painting
or something like a faux finish.
It's not a faux finish, and that's why I was like, I do think I brought it up the other day as a faux finish, and I'm like, it's definitely not faux in the fact that it is true stone material. I just keep it in the same, I guess, category as faux finishing, as meaning it's a multi-step process, which is lots of steps.
Yeah.
But you have to actually prime the walls first with a quartz-based primer. So
that's what I did, and it was milky.
It is a mess. Which is the craziest thing to think about because there is crushed quartz in the primer, which you would think that would make it thick, but they have it so diluted because it's has like substance in it, so that it just drips everywhere. So you have to like tape off. It's like you're almost spraying the walls. You have to tape off everything that you do. So the prep work is.
So I brushed it.
And I was like,
the whole.
If you roll it on with a roller, you will be covered from head to toe. Like I wear a hat and like glasses because it is everywhere on me. Like I was covered from head to toe in it. And so, if you want it to be more controlled, you have to brush it with a little bitty 2-inch brush.
And it was still like.
Yeah, and it's still everywhere.
I was on the top thing of the scaffold and I could hear it hitting the paper like raining below.
And then you do at least 3 layers of plaster. You activate it in between with like water so that, because it dries really hard, and then you have to like re-soften it up so that it like melds together. And then some people sand, some people do not. I love, like, it's kind of funny when people, I have it in my foyer, and when people come in my house, that's the first thing they do is just rub out walls. Like, and they just,
it feels so cool.
It's like, what is this? I don't understand, because it has texture and has dimension, but it's smooth and it's glassy. So smooth. And so, and I put extra wax on top of mine, so I like it to be shiny too. So it's minimum 3 layers. I sand in between with like an 800 grit sandpaper. So like you get it wet, you sand it. There's all kinds of, there's a lot happening. And then I put wax on it and buff it with a orbital car buffer. Wow. Did extra research on like how to make it extra shiny, and apparently lambskin is where it's at, which finding true lamb, but I should have called your dad. He probably would have been better.
You might have one.
Yeah, because I was trying to
be buffing some cars.
Not easy to find. They're all synthetic, and so I tried to find the best I could, but I would love to experiment with like better quality, because I've seen some that's like a mirror, like it's so shiny.
Well, what about the step where you use that sharp thing I was using?
So after technically you can do it after every step. I think if you wax it, it's unnecessary. I'm sure there's some true Venetian plaster gurus that if they watch this, they'd be like, oh no. But technically, every time you pass the trowel over, you are burnishing it, because the trowel like heats up from like it's metal on, like constant friction. And so you are like activating the stone that way. So But at the end, I definitely take it and put it at an angle, and I push really hard, and the friction on it like heats up all the lines, so you can see all the trowel marks like as a different colored line that go through it. So if you don't do perfect line work every single pass, you'll see all of the mess ups along the way. So true, gurus don't have to sand because pass is so perfect, which I really do try, because sanding is horrible, and then you're just dusty, and then you make a whole other mess. So I really do try to make it as flawless as possible, but every once in a while your arm just gets tired.
It's like you see the first like layer of plaster go on, and some people would be like, "Oh, it's pretty, it's great, it's like this," and then like with every layer she puts on, it just creates like more and more and more dimension. And then that final
and that's where I'm like, you won't know, pretty. So when the color goes on, this particular one is almost maroon, and then it turns into a purple, but there's probably like 6 or 7 different shades of purple, because every line is going to be a different color, the way, this way the light hits from different angles. It's just how you get depth, which is not a selling point by any means, but she is terrified of mold, and I was like, I can't help you if water comes in from the back way. But Venetian plaster is actually like antimicrobial. You can put it in a shower. You can do Venetian plaster instead of tile.
That's mostly
water
what
can't
they
penetrate
do
it because
in Europe and places like that, where it's the materials are a lot more readily available.
And they have been doing it for years. It's like stonemasons, generations. So kids are grown up with their parents doing it. So I don't think the labor is expensive here. No one, and it's very time consuming, and it's just, to even train somebody would be just a lot of time going into it. And so it's not the cheapest application thing to do. The material's also not cheap, which I'm sure overseas where it's coming from is a lot cheaper. So like our bathroom in Santorini, the entire bathroom was Venetian plaster. Like the floors, the walls, it went straight into the steam shower. Ours and then you walked out of the steam shower, and then it like went into another room, and they had an indoor pool that like went into outside. So our bathroom like basically went outside, and the entire pool, bathroom, shower, every tub was all Venetian plaster. There was no like different. And
you would think for being like as...
I will say though, it was not as smooth as mine. I was like, oh got it.
For as like smooth and like silky how it feels, you would think it would be so slippery.
Correct.
But
there's different types of Venetian plaster as well. So I do the gloss because we love the high shiny, sheen. So they have a matte version. They also have one that's almost like concrete. There's different types of plaster that are for different applications. I would never put the gloss one on the floor, but they still do waterproofing and stuff. I'm sure I really probably shouldn't be speaking for them or act like I am.
Yeah, we haven't done a shower.
I have never done a shower, nor would I really want to take the risk of that, because if I messed up one crack, now would I do it for my own house? Absolutely. I would love to see if what would happen. But
actually, you might aren't your samples back here? Do you have a sample of that back there?
I don't know where they are. Those look like all faux finishing.
But we'll show you. We have some footage from Hillary's from the beginning phases.
We're still on coat 1, so I got...
It's a big room. It's like 2 rooms in one.
Yeah. I want to say 1,500 square feet of wall space that I have to do.
I mean, some people's house is
1,500
right? square feet.
Yeah, no, that can't be right. Yeah, no, I think it is.
Seems,
yeah.
And it's kind of like Like it looks like this hand kind of in the bucket, huh?
In the bucket, yes, but it looks more like the wall.
It's more similar to
After
that
it's on the
wall
wall.
color.
But somewhere in between, because it's also not, it's just hard to
I
explain.
know. We brought in some really gorgeous fabrics for drapery and bedding in this room, and some of them have a little hint of that color, so we wanted to really make it pop. And then she's going to do the whole mantle white, or like a creamy pearl kind of Venetian plaster, because it has a beautiful stone on both sides of the double-sided fireplace, so that'll make that stand out.
Also, the groin ceiling, because Brittany told them that was a great idea.
I kind of like, as I was saying it, I was like, ooh, she's going to hate me for this. But then it came out, and they
Also,
loved the idea.
And they're like, look, we have groin ceilings everywhere. And I was like, I do love the idea.
I think I need some more wine on the note.
Yeah. So when I slap you, you can't feel it.
Yeah.
No,
She loves to do it.
it is therapeutic. I do love it. It's always a time crunch thing, though. So
Yeah,
that's
when you
where,
have like 1,000 other things going on.
and they like want to get in their house, and I have scaffolding in their bedroom, and I'm like, that'll be about 4 weeks. So thank you. And then Brittany was like, well, I started scheduling the window treatments and everything that's going on those walls. I'm like, hey, okay, thanks. Nothing like a deadline. Thank you. Like, I didn't have enough stress from the homeowner. Now I have Brittany going. I also already added deadlines for you. So,
Yeah.
and then she's like, so what about those other orders that I placed yesterday? Are those going to be taken care of? As she sips her. Does anyone know who Kim Crawford is?
I pulled that out of my refrigerator. I don't know where it came from.
She got me on some diet sparkling wine.
And it is bubbly.
But it only has 70 calories per serving. So at first I thought it was 70 because, model, diet, that makes sense. But I wonder if I should know who Kim Crawford is.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to be advertising. You need to promo this podcast.
So in addition to Venetian plaster, we are also doing quite a bit of wallpaper. So we wanted to kind of talk more about just wall finishes in general and wallpaper. So
What is your favorite saying when people are like, what, wallpaper?
wallpaper's back in every time. I'm like, yeah, like so many years now.
Like it never went out.
Like it's, yeah.
I mean, the border did.
The border. Yeah,
With the
border.
ducks. We had that
Ducks
in my
and
house.
the chickens and the roosters and
Or like the grapes, the collection of grapes.
Oh, yeah,
on
the grapes.
Wallpaper border.
and the plaid.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do borders.
I did have a client ask me for a border.
What was your response?
I could paint you one. Also, you should always check out like Sherwin-Williams or a place like that.
They have
still
borders.
sells
They still have
wallpaper.
borders, yeah.
Maybe you're more. Do I say mainstream? I don't know if that's the correct word. There's some people that still want things like that.
Yeah.
And they still sell them.
Yep, and you can
I
still
just
get them.
did not know where to source them out.
I'm
at,
like, we
so
don't. Yeah, we just.
my vendors do not have those, so I would have. I did have a client that was dead set on a grass cloth, navy, with gold accent color, and I think I looked for about 3 months to try to find that, and at that time that was just not a thing that I could find. Now I bet I could find
Oh
one.
yeah, probably, but not to the scale you did hers.
So I just painted it,
I
which was
remember
crazy.
going to your house, and there's just like rolls and rolls of paper going down the hallway, and Hillary was like hand stenciling.
Her fireplace is larger than my home was at the time, so there
2
was,
stories tall. Yeah.
So there was that. I think it was 30 feet, and I was like, my living room's not 30 feet long. I don't know how to do this.
You can check out a after picture of that in our portfolio.
And then the
pretty cool.
installer said, he was like, I stood there and I tried to find where they wouldn't line up. And I was like, why are you so mean to me? Like, don't do that. And the homeowner also said she likes to sit on her sofa and look to see if she can find any imperfections. And I'm like, I think they're trying to give me a stroke. But
It's beautiful.
somehow, that one still kind of shocks me, honestly. I don't think I knew what I was doing at that moment. So I definitely also don't think I love her, so I'm so glad she got a deal. But I don't think I charged correctly for that.
You don't love her?
No, I said I do love her, so I'm
Oh.
glad she got a deal.
I was like, no, we do love her. Yeah. That was a lot of hours, I remember.
I did the math because that's how I am. Also, for this plastering, Brittany was like, what are you doing? Because I was taking random pictures of the walls at certain times. And I was like, I take pictures every so many hours so I can see like the math of how long it's taking me
Yeah.
to see if the dollar amount
Computes.
per hour, what I'm doing. Also, so I can future
Yeah.
how fast,
Reference.
how long the jobs take, I guess I should say.
Because really, you've done a lot of Venetian plaster, but this is probably like the largest surface area that you've done in the smallest probably amount of time you've had to do it
Yes,
in.
absolutely. I will say that every time, if I did it every day, like for my job,
Yeah.
I would definitely be, a lot faster. Obviously, you get more efficient. But just from day one to, what is it, day 4 or 5 at this point, already just muscle memory or like getting back in the groove, it just goes faster.
Yeah.
Unless you don't feel like it, and then it's the worst.
So, wallpaper.
Yep.
What is your favorite place in a house to wallpaper? Like, that gives you the most wow factor, I guess.
I can tell you all the places that do have wallpaper in my house.
Okay.
Nursery, all 4 walls and the ceiling. Office, I have it on an accent wall that's like an abstract mural. It's like a cork textured.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. I remember that.
But I have glitter on the ceiling, so there's also, I'm like, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask this question. My guest bathroom is leopard all the way around wallpaper.
Metallic.
Small print, though. Didn't want it to be too much. I mean, guest bedroom has a burlap grass cloth situation with rivets on it that on an accent wall. I have Venetian plaster in my foyer. Normally, I would say a bookshelf, but I did black Venetian plaster in my bookshelves. They're not really bookshelves. I guess they're more niche with glass shelf in it. I have it in the entry to my master because I feel like that area should always have something different.
Yeah, I want to do that
it's a
in
weird
mine.
space. Like, you should have something fun
Yeah.
there. Small space. So, like, big look with...
Powder rooms are awesome
Absolutely.
space to do wallpaper. Back of bookshelves, like we talked about earlier, we've been doing a lot just to add a little custom. It doesn't have to be a crazy wallpaper. It could just be like a texture, like a colored texture to tie in the color you're using, or even a neutral texture. But the other thing we've been doing a lot lately is ceilings.
I was going to say, I want to do my master ceiling just because, well, I mean, just because that's like the only wall in my...
That doesn't have
There's
like
only
some...
one flat surface in my house. I have shorter ceilings in my home than most of my clients, I guess. They're 9 foot, so they're not the shortest, but I would obviously love taller ceilings. So I did a tray in every room except my primary suite. And it just feels like it needs something.
Yeah.
Like a little extra interest, because every one of the trays I either put glitter or a different color or something is happening in every one.
Sometimes we just paint the walls and just do a really fun, like, standout wallpaper on the ceiling.
Absolutely. I mean, the nursery is pretty neutral. Well, besides the wall that has like, what is it, wood with gold leaf etched in it?
We have to show you a picture of that right here, too. This is beautiful.
So I did a mural on the ceiling. That's fun.
Yeah.
She loved it as a baby, so
Yeah. She still loves it. Not bad.
I know how to act like she's not a baby also, but she won't sit still long enough to admire it at this point. But she did like it as a small infant.
Yeah.
Um,
And then sometimes, not long ago, we just did a foyer. It really depends on where you have molding and stopping points too. Because I did a foyer recently that had 2 large archway openings. Then the entry door was on the 3rd wall, and then the 4th wall was just solid wall behind, a console. And so that's a great space where you don't need a lot of yardage of wallpaper, but it still makes a big impact because you have enough wall space we did like a fun mural situation for that. But, and then most of the time we do the ceiling too, where we're doing wallpaper just to finish it out, but you could paint the ceiling. We've been like color drenching a lot, so doing like the molding and the ceiling and everything painted the same color, and then you just have the wallpaper on the walls. That's also fun. So
I'm thinking now, like every one of my ceilings is painted some sort of gold. Oh my gosh, I live in Liberace's house. Why didn't no one tell me that it's so over the top? It doesn't feel that way when I walk in.
Oh gosh, we did a powder room not long ago, and we did a pattern on the ceiling. And I went in there to look at it, and our installer put the inlaid wallpaper pattern on the vent. Like, it is perfection. Like, so you don't see this ugly vent, and she covers the light the receptacles and the light switch plates, so it's all just beautiful wallpaper. So it's the little details like that's why our wallpaper installers are booked out
forever,
for months and months and months. So and I find like a lot of people are like, oh, I want to do a wallpaper accent, but then they get sticker shock when they see like the install.
The install is usually more than the wallpaper.
Yeah, a lot of times it's at least the same price or more. Yeah,
there's some wall coverings that we pick that are.
Yeah, depends on the pricing, but
so that's actually not accurate.
But I guess
it's usually when you're looking at like your bookshelf or something,
Yeah.
and you're talking about $300 for a roll of paper, and the install's $400, and like, to me, I'm going $400. You got to prime and prep and install and outlet covers, and
more
you got to deal with those
I guess,
shelves.
Yeah,
and
those
then
little
she'll like
peg
take stuff
things.
off. Those are sometimes they
the
don't
worst.
come out.
I know.
And then you just want to beat it, and she has to move furniture and
Sometimes take out toilets and lights and bathrooms.
put in scaffolding, because every time we're like, do the ceiling. And so honestly, sometimes I'm like, I wouldn't do it for
Probably
that
should
price.
ask for more. I know. I'm like,
I hope she doesn't watch this podcast. But it is, I mean, you got to think, like, it's still her entire day.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a bookshelf, and you're like, I mean,
Most of the
what do
time it's
you make in a day? Like,
most of the time it's a span of 2 days, because she does all the like prep and priming in a day, and you gotta let that dry, unless she's doing multiple spaces in the house, and then can go
and that's,
back.
I mean,
But
that's what we usually tell
trip
people anyways.
time,
I'm like, it would be more cost effective if you were doing multiple areas, like, because that way it's not just a whole day of driving over, setting up, and then also product. That glue and primer and all that stuff adds up. Like, it's not just profit that is walking away with. And so
yeah,
you got to think of all the, I mean, I just invested in better scaffolding because mine was pretty beat up, and And as I get older, I was like, I'm going to put this safety gate around it because I'm going to equilibrium's a little off. And then you get up there and you are only drinking coffee and you forget water and you don't eat for 7 hours and you're looking at the ceiling and then you just accidentally just step off of your scaffolding because you just
Get a little lightheaded and
are crazy. And so let's just call a spade a spade. So I was like, I'm going to put a safety net with a tether on me for this one. So, but I still think it's an inexpensive way to do things.
to give you like a full custom, I mean, it is a custom look.
Absolutely. There are definitely some, I mean, I think this whole podcast was supposed to be about wall coverings and somehow we've already, our producer has told us like 87 times we're over. But, because I'm like, but wait, I still have like 18 more things I could talk
the
about.
one we just did? We like, okay, we don't
There's
need a lot of wallpaper.
There's grass cloth. There's metallic behind the grass cloth.
Yeah.
There's grass cloth with a metallic hint. There is horsehair. There's silk. There is, we could go down a rabbit hole.
That bedroom project we did recently with the blush and the chocolates and all of that. Like it was a weird situation where the wall just continued, like it was a super long room and we needed to kind of like define the space, but we didn't want to like wallpaper the whole room because of budget, and so I designed basically wall molding that would frame out the bed and the nightstands and just put the wallpaper inside the molding. So we didn't need as much, didn't have to go all the way to the floor because you're not going to see it. So,
which is a great way if you know how to do math. You can, sometimes the wallpaper you love and the repeat does not line up with your ceiling height and you end up having a lot of waste. Some people get really upset when they're finished and they're like, look at all of these extra rolls. I'm like, it's not an extra roll. That's
how you have to order it.
That's what's left over on this roll, and there's a lot of math and that go into dealing with wallpaper and installation.
They all charge differently. They all like package it differently.
Yes, it's double rolls, but priced out single rolls, which I still have yet to understand whoever came up with that idea. But and then it all comes down to, well, I mean, I think it's when everyone's ceilings went higher, so now. You know, and then it's like, well, some of them are designed for a 12-foot ceiling, but if you only have 9 feet, then that's just 3 feet that's a waste every time.
Those murals can be a booger.
I've watched you do math.
Yeah.
I also had the same situation with the nursery.
Like cutting off your favorite part, but then there's no other way to do it. Like
I ended up... because mine was a mural, so you could buy just runs, which I could have got away with 4 runs, but I didn't like how it would put the mural on the wall, so I ended up getting 6 to make it work, and had to cut weird things out of them.
Yep.
Which they were sold as a set of 3, that's why I had to, but we have talked about where we could frame this one panel.
So it'd be gorgeous. Like it was like a piece. It's like a work of art.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll definitely do that.
Which we had a client that we had an extra run left over, and honestly, I think it was one of my favorite things that we've done. Just not one of my favorite, but I mean, I still every time I look at that picture, I like it. We did it on the back of a staircase, like the wall. And then they had a door on the lower floor that we painted, and we used the extra leftover run in that door and just made a molding on a
custom
flat door.
Yeah, it's another good way to use wallpaper. And it was like a cool texture mural.
With a metallic, with a, with silk, and that's like, you walk in, you see that, and then you walk a few more steps and you see the staircase, and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm intrigued, I want to go see it.
Yep. So anyway, we could go on and on about wallpaper
Apparently.
Because
this is like our bedding one that we just...
Yeah, we love wallpaper, and we have hundreds of wallpaper books at different price points and different textures and murals and embroidered wallpapers. Like, it goes on and on. So think about it for your house.
Cabinet doors. Oh, I have wallpaper in my island.
You sure do.
I don't think I finished.
Sure. I have yet to put the wallpaper in my house because, you know me.
Commitment issues.
Yeah. There's so many pretty ones.
I know.
It's, yeah.
I just say I'll just
One
build
day.
another house and just move on with my life.
But that's next.
Yeah.
That's next. So we would, we want to hear from y'all. We want to know what you want to hear more about, whether it's more about wallpaper or
I don't know if that's what they're going to ask
questions for us, or, yeah, we went pretty in depth about that.
for. No,
but
I don't think we did.
no, we could go more. But we're at time today. So on another podcast.
They have quartz wallpaper.
They do.
They have wallpaper that's made out of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Though I did see, it was like an HGTV thing, I think, and they were like, this wall is made out of stone. And I looked at it, I was like, that is a wallpaper that has rocks on it. Y'all are liars, is what y'all are. And sorry, I digress.
Yes. Sorry. So please let us know any questions y'all have for us and what you want to hear more about
Or less of.
or less of. That one we might not like. No, tell us all the things. And rate us, follow us, and
They can rate us?
yeah,
Oh, no.
on something, I think. I don't know, right? No? I don't know. Don't rate
5
us.
stars.
Yay! I feel like I saw that somewhere, right? Just let us know.
I think I'm like, never mind. One of your other things in your
You can see us on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And until next time,
Cheers.
cheers.